Hey everybody, Awesome Angie here, honoring the awesomeness in you. And today I'm just going to straight out ask you, do you think you are awesome? And if so, or if not, why is that? And here's a little background on me. I'm not very good at this whole vulnerable, tell your secret stories and not fun for me. Like most people, I think that's pretty natural. And on camera. So here I go. My name is Awesome Angie Engstrom. Nice to meet you if we have not met yet. And that name was given to me. That name was given to me. I was in a meeting a handful of years ago, and it was a women's group, and we had to do our little 30 seconds to introduce ourselves, and I must have completely messed up my intro because they're like, we need to work on that. And they got in this little huddle and they started talking, and it was funny. I'm just standing there watching them create this name for me, and they'd pop up, and they'd throw out a name like, no, that's not it. And they worked on this for me, and I'll never forget it. One of the gals popped up, she looked right at me and said, awesome Angie, can you roll with that? And I, sure, I'm pretty easygoing. So I'm like, okay, I trust you guys because you obviously have you see something I don't. So that's how the name got born, Awesome Angie. And that's been a fun name to play with because it's interesting, the reactions. Most people are like, oh, that's a fun name. And then there's the people that are like, well, how dare you call yourself awesome? So it's kind of fun to play with it. And so I rolled with it for a while, and I'm like, Awesome Angie, because there is that side of it, like, who are you? And that's totally not me. For those of you that really know me, I'm not like that at all. And so when I came up with the tagline, because I honor the awesomeness in you, the whole thing just melted into place, and I could embody it. And I really grabbed onto it. I bought the domain name and everything. And it's just been really, really fun because I truly, I see the awesomeness in everyone. I can see beyond what people see in themselves. It's just kind of a superpower of mine. When you have a superpower, a lot of times your awesomeness, whatever kind of words you want to put around it, your brilliance, your unique brilliance, a lot of times you can't see that in yourself. And you need somebody else to pull it out of you. Just like those gals, they're like, can you roll with Awesome Angie? I'm like, I would have never come up with that. But they saw that in me, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart because it's been fun to play with. It's been super fun to play with. And I just want to remind you all that you are awesome. And now from my perspective, now I'm going to have to do a part 2 of this, or I'll just keep rolling. Because I honor the awesomeness in everyone. I totally can see, I can go into any space, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, I can see beyond for someone else on their behalf and help them flush that out for themselves. It's just a superpower of mine. So I asked you the question, do you think that what was the question I asked? Do you think you're awesome? Why or why not? And describe. Because I will honestly say I struggle with that. Oh my gosh. I honor the awesomeness in all of you, and I struggle with it for myself. Oh my gosh. Here we go. And it's why I believe so much in this mission that I'm on right now to help others unearth the awesomeness in themselves, because I have spent a lifetime doing that for myself. And to get on camera and talk about it was actually an assignment I was given, kind of. Yeah. I'm very good at hiding. Here's the thing with me, and that I know that I can help any of you out there that hide. I am a master at that. I know what it means to hide your brilliance, to because what happened to me, and this is, childhood. It happens, and we we all survive it somehow, but there's always something that like grabs on, and like we don't come out of childhood without something. And my thing was I didn't feel like anyone respected my awesomeness. So I trained myself. Listen to this. I trained myself to hide. I did it intentionally as a protection device. This is a kid thing. This is, an 8-year-old kid mind. I didn't feel like anyone respected my awesomeness, so I'm just not going to share it. Then you guys can't criticize anything, and I'm safe. That's the way I interpreted that from my childhood. And everyone's got something like that for yourself. And it's been kind of a lifetime of unearthing that and making it work in the adult world, because I'm not 8 anymore. But there's parts of me that believe that I am 8. And that's the type of work I'm doing now with people, is helping them get rid of those 8-year-old not really get rid of, that's not the right word. See, that's the other thing, is words. I'm big on words, and I catch myself all the time. And you'll see me catch myself all the time. Because words matter, they're really important, and we need one another sometimes to reflect on that, or take a video of yourself like this, and I'll watch it later and like, oh, why did I say that? And how did I, yeah. But that's not the point. The point is, you're awesome. We're all awesome, and it's because we're human. We would not be on this planet if we weren't here for a purpose. I completely believe that. Whether you're way lost off in the weeds and you don't know how to get back, or whatever the thing is, you can list a mile long of why we're off track. But what I do know is that you are awesome. I am awesome, and I love honoring the awesomeness in all of you, because it reminds me how awesome I am, and I need that. We need each other. I am going to, and this is such a bigger conversation, I am flushing the depth of this out in my masterclasses that you'll see me not be loud enough about, quite honestly. So so reach out to me. I actually put a button on my website. If you go to awesomeangie.com, there's a button at the top that says questions, until I changed the name of it, but something along the lines of the word questions. As you're listening to me, I want to know what hits you, if you have a comment that because this would be me, this is what I would do, because I'm the master queen of hiding. I don't comment. When someone asks a pretty deep question, I'm like, well, I'm not going to publicly put something down on that. I get it. So that's why I put that button up there. I would love to hear what hits you, what you need to share, get off your chest, because what that's going to help me do is put more videos together to help all of you. Because I've gone so deep on this topic for myself that I am finding the words right now. I am learning how to find the words that I've used for myself to help all of you. So that's why you see me keep showing up on video and trying different things and posting things that I'm exploring. And I thank you all for your love. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. You guys are awesome. I truly believe that. Do you get that? I hope you feel that in all the posts, the videos. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. I'm awesome. We're all awesome. I like to envision, get this one. This is a big one. I'm going to close my eyes on this because I love to envision this. And you might need to close your eyes to envision this as well. I want you to look at, pretend like there's a baby sitting right in front of you. He's laying on the ground, he or she, just an innocent baby, an infant. And then you look, there's another one to the left and one to the right. And then you start looking, there's like a row of babies all the way as far as you can see to the left. a row of babies, and as far as you can see the other direction, just a row of babies, infinite number of babies in a line. That's who we are. We are those babies. We came into this world as an innocent baby child, and with all the capacity to do anything we want in this world. And somewhere along the line, we forget. We forget. So close your eyes again. Again, this is the kind of some of the work that I do with people. This is one of the processes I like to take people through. Close your eyes again. Look at that row of babies, and pick one, the one right in front of you. Pick that one, and I want you to walk over in your mind toward that baby, and lay down and roll over and become that baby. Become that baby. Now you're laying there as the baby, and you look to your left, and there's babies as far as you can see. You look to the right, there's babies as far as you can see. You're all babies. You're right there in the mix with those babies. I want you to put that visual in your heart, in your soul, if that resonates with you. That's my challenge to you, is put that in your heart and soul, and walk in the world today with that in mind, just knowing you are awesome. And if anything, I know you're awesome. Remember this video, if anything, or maybe you don't want to, but you are awesome. And every single one of you, thank you. If you've made it this far in the video, for sure. I would love to hear from you in the comments or on my website, awesomeangie.com. At the top, the questions button. That's going to help me to know how to help all of you. And I wouldn't ever call anybody out. I'm the vault. I'm known as the vault. You know, that's a whole other story. Again, I just said I'm going to turn the camera on and roll. But let's wrap this one up. Anything that you share would be confidential. I would discuss with you for sure if I ever needed to call you out by name for whatever silly reason. But I would talk in generalities, because I know we need safe places to share, and I want to be that safe place.